What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow Trucking. Back in Colorado, back in the Western Star. So when we left off last time, we had driven into Steamboat Springs. Now, twice I recorded Steamboat Springs to Sterling. Twice. And there were a lot of issues. So I had to change my settings in my recording software because even though it looked smooth as butter in the preview window, it was not. So let's cover some of the things that we changed in game. I have added, whoops, that's not what we're looking for. We're doing that. I have added a number of new mods and kept a couple of the old ones. We're continuing to use the actual day-night times. I added in the longer yellow lights mod, the realistic mirror field of view. We went with the icons mod instead of the one I was currently using that had cones, because the icons mod gets rid of just the green glowing icons and puts like a white X for your trigger point, puts a white outline on the ground for where you got to back the truck into. I put in the no boundaries mod, which will eliminate the boundaries of roads that you can't drive on. The other mod that I had that did the cones to park and whatnot did that as one mod, but this requires two. We have early autumn 1.6, realistic graphics mod version 5.1. The sound fixes pack I currently or previously used, I just put in the updated version. The real traffic density ratio, real AI traffic Fmod sounds, the engine sounds pack by Creechy Bomb, pneumatic effects for automatic transmission, tire sounds, real advertisements, real companies and trailers pack, municipal police pack. I added in the enhanced OBC for the K100E. The K100 does not have a digital display. It didn't in its time, and so this adds an external one that you can put on your dashboard, so you can see all the stuff you'd want to see. We've got the GTA 5 Classic Traffic Pack. We've got the updated Jazzy Cat painted trucks, the updated Jazzy Cat Traffic Pack, and the updated Jazzy Cat Truck Traffic Pack. We've got real tires, real trailer tires, real regular tires, Smarties Wheel Pack, Sissel's Mega Pack, the Minimal Advisor interface that I've always used, Coast to Coast, version 211.10. If you downloaded this on the 12th, when they first released it, when Colorado first released, go back in and re-download it because they did an updated version on the 13th of November, which fixed some issues that cropped up in the very first iteration of this version. So take care of that. And then, of course, we have truck mods. So I'm basically using most of the mods that Jeff Favignano has on his American Truck Simulator, with the exclusion of a couple that require me to go in and change the dev console and that kind of stuff. So let's hop back in. I did manage to complete a delivery not recorded. I tried to record it and it came out choppy, but I did get a delivery completed, which did help us to level up one more level. With that extra level, I upgraded to flammable. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. Skills. There we go. I upgraded the flammable hazardous cargo tag, so we can now haul that. We are going to be hauling iron pipes from Sterling, Colorado to Rangeley, Colorado. So let's hop back out. We'll get in the truck. We'll get underway as soon as I actually road map it, because we're going to be going through some... Oh, it's pouring now. We're going to be going through some big cities. Not sure whether we will discover Denver by going by. I have a feeling we won't. And that's a truck dealership there. Dang it. Well, we will discover Grand Junction. And I think that's a truck dealership there. And we're going to Rangeley. Good. So we're actually taking a route that we haven't taken before. So here was something that was actually kind of fun. So I was coming out of Steamboat Springs to go to Sterling. And I got this far up the road heading towards Fort Collins when I came across a little ranger station that notified me that commercial vehicles are not allowed on this stretch of road. So I had to turn around, and then I took this route up to Sterling Springs. So there you have it. At some point, I will take that drive. I might do it with the Crown Victoria mod that I have. But anywho, so that's that. Let's see. We came into Steamboat Springs up here. I drove over. I picked up my load from here and headed out. And this is where I had my first crash. And once I pulled out the two mods that caused the crash, one was Real Physics, and the other one was an AI traffic mod that added some cars into traffic and whatnot. I removed those two, and it stopped crashing and became stable, but it did not give me credit for discovering this section of road because it put me here to continue the external contract I was on. So, that being said, let's hop out of here. Let us cabin view. We'll get rid of that. We will start the truck up. Turn our headlights on. Turn our wipers on. I want to get an outside view here. Okay, so we've got pretty good looking set of rain. Okay, so parking brake on, parking brake off. Excellent. Get out of here. Creechy bomb sounds are amazing, if not a skosh loud in the cabin. Right on. Okay, so I'm going to take a right out of here. Looks like I'm good. Whoops. Yep. Looks like I'm good.
Get ready to turn left.
Yes, ma'am. So, okay.
Turn left.
Do a stop sign. We got traffic stop to the left there. Nothing. Okay. Apparently it's really heavy because it pushed me right on through the intersection, even though I had my foot matted to the ground. I'm not sure if I'm out of traffic's way. Nope. But that's okay. Nothing's coming that way anyways because we got a train. Train gates are going up. Put my flashers on. Flashers off. And while we're in town here, we got a nice slow speed limit. So we gotta go up and around.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I've got my foot all the way to the floor. That's how long it's actually taken me to brake.
Keep right and then turn right.
Yeah.
Turn right.
have to keep that in mind while driving to not follow too closely.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Can't tell whether I'm going to have to take a left. No, it looks like yeah, we're just heading straight out from there. Very good. Okay. So, oh yeah, speed limit. We're still in the city limits. Right on. So things to me look a little brighter, a little sharper, a little clearer. I have no problems with that whatsoever. I've got my mirrors adjusted properly. The field of view is amazing, actually, now. I'm liking all of it.
Go straight on. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Don't stop. Don't stop. Alright. So I am going to have to make an adjustment here. Alright, so I did a quick adjustment on the brakes. And it's better, but it's not perfect. Yeah, you're letting me out because I told you so. I had to wait for a stupid bus who couldn't make up his mind on whether or not he wanted to go highway speed or not. Not my fault. Driver man. Alright, so we're gonna try to get her up to speed here. I've got it matted. I suppose we must be climbing some sort of a hill because it's not wanting to shift. Okay. So it's raining like crazy. I want to get it to about 65 if I can. Set cruise control there. I certainly don't need to do 75. We're slowly climbing. A little bit of jitteriness there from so much going on. Cruise control is now set. Good. I'm glad I can bypass the stop that, do not hit your brakes. Right on. Okay. It's raining like crazy. It's 10:06 in the morning. So in my area, 10:06 in the morning, in the northeast, it's still pitch black out. So I don't expect that it'll be a whole lot different where we're at. Okay. Yeah, it seems to have stopped raining. Yeah. Alright, so I'm doing 65 and a 75. We're expected to be there around 3 in the afternoon. Right on. It's a nice long trip. I may very well Stop hitting the brakes before you turn. And why are you slowing down? Truck's up ahead. Okay. Yeah, so it's a little bit jittery on my screen. Come out to here. It's not super bad, but it is bad. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to fidget. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to fidget with one of the graphics mods. Because this is more jittery than what we generally get when there's a good amount of traffic and we're, you know, near a city and all that. So I don't want this. I don't want it to be the norm, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. Much I can do about the traffic ahead except follow it. So this will make the trip a little bit longer. If it says we have 6 to 12 would be 6 hours. Come on, are you? There you go. 6 to 12 would be 6 hours. To 3 would be 9 hours. So 3 6s are 18. About 36 minutes of game time. So yeah, I'll definitely cut some out. No need to see 36 minutes if there's nothing going on. I obviously won't cut out the beautiful stuff, but I'm running out of fuel. Uh-oh. Road map. Okay, so let's zoom in. Well, it looks like I can pull into Denver and get some fuel there. Right on. Okay. So
here we go.
So it looks like I'm going to be exiting in Denver. That's not bad. That's not bad. We can discover that city. That'll work out. I forgot about the fuel. Driving from Steamboat to Sterling.
Right. And then turn right.
In that actual recording, I actually mentioned that we were low on gas. But obviously it doesn't help that recording didn't take. And that's a very long pause. All right.
Keep left.
I thought the game was crashing because of the long pause. It is not. It's just we're coming into a real graphically intensive area. So I think what I might do as well, since the trees, it's hard to tell. The trees don't look bare. They don't look red or yellow or orange. I might have to place this a little higher up.
Keep right and then exit right.
So I might have to move the winter mod
Exit
up.
Right.
All right, so I need to peek here real quick. So we're coming down. I'm gonna go left. Yeah, we definitely okay. All right. That's your own fault. We're on an exit, not the interstate. I know the speed limit says 55, but it doesn't mean you do 55. Watch for trucks who don't know where they're going. That would be me. Okay. Trying to stay out of the gas as much as I can. Right on. Okay.
Keep left. Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Okay, so it's daytime. It's daytime, so they just turned off the outside lights, street lamps, whatever you want to call them. Okay.
Keep
And
left,
then
and then turn left.
here is a fuel station. Is this
Turn
a
left.
fuel station I can enter? I don't think so. Okay, stop. Stop traffic. Okay, so there's a discoverable, might be a recruit, yep, staffing agency. Right on. There's a Costco. Alright, so down this way is a fuel. So there's Walmart. Okay, so this is the fuel center in here. Okay, so I can get at any of these pumps right on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuel up, and I'm gonna
Never mind. Okay,
change
let's
a
find
couple of
reroute.
settings.
Finding a new
Okay,
route.
and then we'll come right back.
Reroute.
Okay.
Okay, let's find a new route. Never mind. Reroute. Finding a new route.
The
Recompute.
navigation system is
Okay, let's
losing
find a
its
new route.
mind right now because it can't
Go
figure out
straight on.
where it is I'm going. Yeah, I gotta go out this way. I think. No way of actually knowing. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yep. Okay, so there's still a lot of herky-jerky. I moved the priority list up. You can see the trees are now orange and yellow and all that good stuff, so that's working. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking I might just have to
Reroute.
take a few mods out, or dial a few things back. So I have an RX 580, but I got the 4 GB version because at the time that I had to rebuild
Keep
my
right,
computer
and then turn right.
due to the other one dying, The prices of everything at that particular time were through the roof. Yes, I know I'm kind of blowing that light, but they were through the roof, and I simply I couldn't afford to get the 8 gigabyte one, and I like AMD, but I couldn't get the I forget what the there was a card, the 590. I couldn't afford the 590, and I couldn't afford the 8 gigabyte 580. So I have that. I do have a Ryzen 5 1600X, so it's not a CPU issue, it's a graphics processing issue that's causing the jitteriness, because 6 cores, 12 threads at 3.8 gigahertz, not murdering this game, but I should be able to process this game with little to no problem whatsoever. But that being said, it's
Keep
smooth.
left, and then turn left.
Smooth at the moment, knock on wood. Okay.
Turn left.
Yep. As soon as my light turns green. And stop right there. Okay. Happy Monday. Yeah, I already said that. Okay. I'm a little discombobulated because I'm trying to fix things on the fly for us so we can have the best possible experience. And that would be this. Okay, but that wasn't horrible. I did hold up traffic, and it took me a long time to make it through the intersection, but I got there. There's road work ahead, so I have to look out for that. Looks like my merge point is open. Right on. Turn that signal off. I guess we'll get out one more lane. Right on. Speed limit's 55. I'd like to set my cruise to 55 as soon as possible. Cruise control set. Good to go. Right on. So we got a full tank of gas. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. They want it by 5. 9 to 5. That's 8 hours. 6 minutes per hour in game. 24 is 40. Was it 6 and 6 is 12. 24. That's 48 minutes. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be 48 minutes of driving. Thursday to Thursday. We're not crossing a time zone. Right on. All right, so we're gonna jump ahead a little bit in the action, and when we get a little bit closer to our destination. So this seemed a little interesting. We're winding our way up the hillside here. I figured I would get us a good view of Colorado. This viewpoint is one that I recall from the Colorado teaser videos that SCS was putting out. So, looks quite beautiful as we come into the mountains. Better get around me quick because I'm coming over. Yeah. Sorry, Mr. Charger, but I'm not getting hung up behind these slowpokes. Seems to be a good speed. Have anybody coming up on my right? I do not. Over. Yep. Anywho, there we go. Now, little EDM. Okay, you've discovered a new viewpoint right over there to the right, I assume. Right on. So, with the update of truck's got to do 35. With the update of Coast to Coast map, the thing people keep saying is that the viewpoints have disappeared from the map. You still find them. You can still go to them, but it doesn't show the viewpoint on the map. And the guys who work on Coast to Coast, all of them, oh no, it's another map mod you're using, it's a this, it's a that. This is the only map mod I have in the game, and it did not show that viewpoint on the map, only that I passed it, you know. So it didn't show its location on the map at all. So that being said, it's a Coast to Coast thing, not another map mod thing. You guys all saw my map mod list. You guys all saw my complete mod list, not my map mod list, the complete mod list. You can see this is the only map mod I have. Right on. So, we got a speed limit of 35 for trucks. It is what it is. Got to be safe. My engine brake, keep my regular brakes from heating up. Falling rock area. Looks like we can get back up to speed. So I will do so slowly. Got a speed limit of 60. Try to get her up to 55. Ooh, good payday from Mimi. For sure, for sure. Alright, we'll set the cruise control there at 56, 57 miles an hour. Controllable speed. Probably shouldn't overtake anybody too fast. Just jumped up to a 65 mile an hour speed limit. That'll ensure we won't drive up on anybody too fast. We'll be able to control coming around the mountains and whatnot. Yep, look at all the colors of the trees now that I've got the mod going. 7,600 just came out as a payment on the loans. Yeah, what I'm looking to try to do is get over 50 grand, so I can pay off the one loan. All right, we're in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. I got it set to 48. Pay off the one loan, and then we just have the big loan that we use to buy the garage and the first Mack truck and whatnot. Yeah, I'd like to pay off all the loans before I add any more drivers to the fleet. But I do now have all 3 slots filled in Fort Worth with drivers, myself, Scarlett, and a new driver, and then I have 4 of the 5 slots filled in Tennessee. Yeah, so it's either 4 of the 5 or 3 of the 5. I can't remember now. But that being said, we have a good amount of money coming in the door. So I'm not worried about running out of money to pay loans. But I don't want to... Ooh, that's jittery. I don't want to get too low on funds too. Discovered another viewpoint. So as you can see, no viewpoint on the map displayed, but there's another viewpoint that we've discovered. So... it is what it is. Right on. Such a beautiful drive. Like we're coming into some kind of town. Not really, just a little junction point. Now we're looking at 4 hours. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's 5 minutes per hour. 5 minutes per in-game hour. Because we seem to be going through pretty quick. Well, now we got some real stutteriness. Let's hope it doesn't crash. GTA car just passed us. Right on. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That'll get us up to 60 in the 65. This is equally beautiful. Coming out of the mountainside here. Coming over the ravine. Coca-Cola truck. Gotta love yourself a nice ice cold Coca-Cola. Yeah, you do. You do. Right on, right on, right on. Okay. So, not sure why it's getting jittery. Unless it's just having trouble drawing the mountains in. I did remove the realistic graphics mod from the lineup in hopes that that would be the thing that was actually causing the hiccups, but I might literally just have to turn the settings down. Well, we're gonna jump ahead a little bit and catch you a little further up the road. Alright, so we're hopping off here to start our northern drive.
Get ready to turn right.
Up towards Rangeley. Made another couple of adjustments. Took out the AI traffic sound mod. Although it was a nice enhancement, I believe it's unnecessary. Also running through the Razer Cortex app to see if that makes any marked improvement.
Go straight on.
Still seem to be getting some jitters. Might have to just take all the all the mods out except for trucks and C2C, because it certainly was a whole lot more stable than this before. Y'all can agree. We've only ever had stuttering really when we're into the cities or entering or exiting cities. We're out here in the Grand Expanse, and we're having problems with jitteriness. So speed limit 65. I got cruise control set to just under 60. Got some money coming in the door. That's good. I did have a crash while we were driving and had to restart from an auto-saved spot. So it was just a hang-up crash. It wasn't an actual something's broken kind of crash. Cool, we got some switchbacks we're going to go up. This is interesting stuff. Ooh, speed limit 25. I see. This is going to be interesting. Now, if I were driving the manual transmission, I could just leave it in a certain gear and kind of wind it out if I wanted to, but I'm using the automatic. I'm going to get an over-the-top view so we can see these switchbacks in action. on. So it looks like we're out of the mountains. We'll go back up to speed here, and looks like we're just outside of where we're headed. Well, at Rangeley, it's a little way up the road, but not. So those little things that we just drove over, those are cow or cattle barriers. So they prevent cows from walking out into the road because it's a hole in the ground with metal pipes over it, and it keeps cows from leaving and getting caught up in the road, trying to cross the road, thus causing major accidents. I'm assuming that's what they're for. We ain't got them around here where I'm from, so very interesting. Okay, so I've got a line of cars forming behind me because I'm not into the gas, but we're about to get into the gas. Anyways, I'm climbing speed. I want to get up to about 60. I think that'll be a decent speed. 59, 60. Get on my side of the road.
Go straight on.
I will go straight on. Now I'm catching the guy in front of me by a lot, which I'm not sure why.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, we got a left-hand turn coming up, and I think, yeah, that's pretty close.
Turn left.
Right now, get this guy turning left as well. So, let's see. It says we'll get there in about 9 minutes. We're about 5 miles away. Did he cut that truck off, or is that truck taking a left? No, he absolutely cut that truck off. Okay. Let's roll the window down. Got the Rangeley's discovered. That's the 6th city out of 13 that we've discovered. Okay. Looks like there's some greenhouses and whatnot over here to the right. Yeah, public gardens maybe. Not certain. I'm not certain. So the Razer Cortex app, what it does is if you sync your games to it, when you launch it through the Cortex app, if you have multiple monitors, it blanks out all other monitors other than the game title, and if you have your recording software going, it leaves that operating as well. Basically what it's doing is it's
Get ready to turn right.
leaving all graphics processing power to the game. Now, as you can see, we're still sort of dropping frames. Okay, coming onto this dirt road. Yeah, right on. Okay, so this is Avalanche Steel. This is actually one of the in-game. Geez, a crow. It's actually one of the in-game companies. New with Colorado, I believe. And yeah. I'm turning left in here. I am. Now you can see the icons. So remember before where it didn't have,
We are finished.
you had to find a little black spot on the ground? Well, this gives me a big white X. So I know exactly where I need to stop. right here. And I can either park it straight up there or back it in over there. We're going to park it straight up there because, yeah, I'm feeling cheeky. All right, so let's hop over this way. All right. Pull out a little wide. Cut back into it. See on the ground, there we go. We are going to put on our parking brake, turn off the engine, hop out of the truck, and we will come over here and decouple it. Looks good. Okay. So, 563 miles. Took an hour and 44 minutes, and no, like real time it took an hour and 44 minutes. And fuel consumed 116 gallons. World of Truck contracts completed, we're up to 33. We got 19 grand for that job. If I click continue and we come back out here, that'll do it for this week's episode. If you like what you watched, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, anything like that, put them in the comments below, because I will read them. And with that, I will catch you next Monday for another episode of American Truck Simulator. Peace. That's a big 10-4, good buddy. I'm going to hop off the big road and pay the water bill. I'm 10-7 on the side.